Hi guys, welcome to Club 7, episode number 4 of Tune and Travels around the world in 80 plus cups. And since we were last here for the 2-1 victory over Punjab, we've remained unbeaten. Drew 0-0 with Chennai City, decent result, very good team themselves. So I didn't mind a draw in that one, boring game really. Before beating Mohammedan 5-1, Sunsi, Bonga getting 2, Miranda and an own goal, giving us the 5 goals in that one. Then we beat Trow 2-1, Khan and Zongo scoring to help us come from behind with 6 minutes left in the game after Singh put them ahead. And then we beat Dempo 2-0, which is probably the biggest result of the lot so far. The team that have won the league the past 2 years and challenges again this year. For us to beat them 2-0, fantastic result. Bit of a dodgy penalty for us, to be fair, kicking things off, and then it was just backs to the wall for the rest of the game before Khan scores in the 5th minute of stoppage time to make it a lot more comfortable. Today we're playing Gokulam Kerala and Indian Arrows, and if we just jump over to the league table, we are currently in 5th place. Gokulam Kerala are above us, level on points with us, above us because they beat us earlier this season. And Indian Arrows are bottom of the table, but are exempt from relegation, so it's Churchill Bros in that position at the moment. And the reason they're exempt from relegation is they're basically meant to be a youth team, purely just like under 21 players, as you can see here. 22 is the oldest. So this is a team for Indian players to get competitive first team football, which is, for me, I think it's quite a good idea, but it does take a league spot away from everyone else. I mean, you could argue there'd only be 10 teams without them, so it doesn't really take any teams away. But they're exempt from relegation, exempt from European football, European and continental football, all that sort of stuff. But it's a pretty good idea, to be honest, in none of this B team rubbish that England are talking about. But yeah, I'm getting off topic a bit there. I don't want to go into a B team rant because this could be a very long video if I do that. We're currently in 5th place, 11 on points with today's opponents. If we beat them and Mohammedan beat Iswell, not expecting that, we'll go up into 3rd place. We're a point behind them. 5 points behind Dempo SC in 2nd and 9 points behind Chennai City. We have 8 games left. Game in hand over everyone above us apart from Iswell. So see if we continue that run of form. Swanton goal, Singh, Tyrok, Kamara and Nike at the back. Gaikwad, Sunsi, Babu in midfield, Miranda, Desai and Zongo. In them attacking roles again, no striker. Sunsi currently with a knock also. But fine. It's a tight fight. He's fine. What harm can it do by playing him? 2 minutes into the game where he has to come off injured. It's going to be a tough game, without a doubt. These are on a very poor run of games. They haven't won in their last 5, whereas we're unbeaten now in 6. Let's go and avenge what happened last time. Let's motivate them that way. And hopefully continue the runs of form, but they're going to be desperate to end their run of form. There's over the corner and Zongo getting his head on it, and that is how you start a game. 90 seconds into the game, Desai's corners, Emmanuel Zongo with a free header, bagging his 5th goal of the season. Look at that, he just peels away from his man at the near post. A free header and just gets enough on it to put it into the far corner of the goal. Fantastic start for us, and as things stand, up into 3rd place. Now we just need to stay switched on and none of these risky balls. Singh finds Miranda. He hasn't really got the support, so he's taken them on himself. Babu plays in Zongo. Can he get his second? He's a bit wide. He's cut it back. It's deflected off the defender and then off the keeper. And Miranda has a tap in at the back post. Zongo pretty much did about all he could with that, minus having a shot. And a fantastic run by Miranda in the first place, getting us moving. Great through ball from Babu. Zongo's touch here deflected off the defender. Keeper saves it. And it's just a tap in for Miranda. Still a lot to do, to be fair. Tight angle. But he has scored. And Mohammedan are actually beating Iswell in that game as well. Jumpo missed a penalty, and Churchill Bros winning. So lots of action down the bottom end of the table. Zakia running with the ball, finds Cletus. Coutinho, can we stop the cross? We can't stop the cross. Tarok heads clear. Desai flicks it on. Miranda's going to pick that up, and now driving again. Miranda is really enjoying this game, just taking on everyone, has a shot, it's blocked and cleared out. Kamara steps in, finds Zongo with a very good clearance, who then loses the ball. Dutta looks downfield, and Kamara again dominant in the air there, as he has been so many times this season. Babu, Kamara looks over the top, he's found Miranda. Support slowly arriving into the box, Miranda pulls it back, Zongo, Sunsi, flicked in by Desai, who was in the offside position. Sunsi's shot wasn't probably as good as you'd like to see here, and yeah, Desai quite clearly offside before tapping in at that far post. And 23 minutes gone, and it's all action, and we look very, very good so far in this game. Miranda, and this is the guy that's driving us forward. Desai curved his run, he could have kept going through the centre there. Babu's played in Zongo this time, and he's chipped the goalkeeper, and it's 3-0. And Babu, his little sliding in through balls, incredible. And Zongo has really come to life on that left wing. Turns out he's a winger and not a striker, so I was trying to play him earlier on. Miranda again running at the defenders, drawing people to him. Babu in acres of space, and it's a lovely dink finish from Emmanuel Zongo to make it 3-0 after 24 minutes of this game. Iswell have pulled one back. Desai corner. Towards the back post this time, and nobody here. It is Mara. Keeping hold of the ball. Finds Sunsi. Singh into Gaikwad. Through ball for Miranda. Can he make it 4? Straight at the goalkeeper. I get what he was trying to do there. He tried to place it under him. Don't mind at all. Gaikwad has a neck strain apparently, but it's not enough to give him the little injury marker. Babu, Miranda, plenty of space. He's going to run at his man. He's going to shoot, and it's fired wide. But again, I don't mind him having a shot. He's earned a couple of them at least. Chennai City have now levelled up against Churchill Bros. For a brief moment, things were going fantastic. Both teams above us losing. They're now drawing, so things still are going fantastic. And we have been absolutely dominant in this first half of the game. Incredible football from us. Gokul and Kerala have had one shot so far. It wasn't target, to be fair to them. Chennai City are now 2-1 up. Completely turned that one around. Churchill Bros need the points to try and keep them in this division. Kerala's ball in. Kamara heads clear. Nakalef to Beresford. Zuma over the top for Cletus. What a finish from ASOC Cletus that is. Jesus, half an hour left, and they've cut the deficit to 2. And just Beresford's ball over the top. Zuma's ball over the top. And what a rocket of a volley that is. It was our left back, Nike, just playing him on. If he'd stepped up just even the tiniest bit, it would have been offside and we'd have had no issues. Corner comes in, header clear. Gaikwad's going to get there. Talrock, Babu, Bongo, Desai, in for Miranda. He's hit the post, gets to the rebound and it's saved, and then finally cleared out. And we are now going to go a bit more of a cautious approach. But let's tell them, let's fire them up. Throw in Coutinho. If they score here, it's going to be a very tense ending in the game. Straight to the keeper there. I think it was meant to be a cross. That was deflected. Sawant throws it out for Miranda. Turns and starts running it in his man again. Desai. Sunsi. Babu. Miranda. Little one-touch football in there. Sunsi gives it away though. And Nakalev to Quinil for Cletus, but the keeper's going to get it there. The one kicks it out this time, taken on the chest by Zongo. Babu running forward once again. Through ball for Desai. Wow, what a miss. And we're going to go and make some changes. And, I mean, we have looked very good, but I'm going to be negative here. Desai coming off for Aurora, and we're going 5 at the back. My feedback didn't go down very well at all. Let's bring the one on for Sunsea. Obviously, he had that knock before the game anyway, so we won't risk him anymore. And Coutinho on for Gaikwad and play him as a halfback. So we're effectively 6 at the back right now. But we've got 5 minutes left. We still have a 2-goal lead. Mohammedan drawing with Idwell, so we're going to go up into 3rd place unless they can find a very late goal there. Mohammedan have actually scored. Hussein getting the hat-trick. We run out 3-1 winners. Very good result for us. Bit soured with the goal where we conceded, but I mean, when someone scores a goal like that, all you have to do is just applaud them. Dempo lost to Indian Arrows, so we're now just 2 points behind them with a game in hand. We remain the 9 points behind Chennai City. They came from behind to win 3-1 in their game. But that will go down to 6 points should we win our game in hand. And yeah, very good result for us, that one. When do we play? The one, okay, so we're just looking for a week where Chennai City don't play. Which is actually that week, so the week after next. That's when we'll gain on them. And when did Dempo not play? They don't play at the final week of the season, so they will finish their games before we do. So we will know exactly what we have to do to potentially beat them. And that game against Chennai City, the second to last game, could be massive. But that's now 7 unbeaten for us. And next up, struggling Indian Arrows, who did get that very good result in that last game. We're going to come play them in this second part of this episode. Game number 2, away against Indian Arrows. We've got Sawant in goal. Singh and Naik at the fullback positions with Tarak and Kamara in central defence. Ahead of them, Gaikwad, as we know so often, with Sunseat and Babu in midfield. Miranda and Zongo on the wings with Desai playing up top, who has a gashed head. So he's playing with protective equipment for another week or so. It shouldn't affect him at all in this one. So another unchanged team for us. And why change a winning team and a team that played so well last time out? And once again, we're going to tell them to avenge what happened last time out. We played Indian Arrows early this season when we had our poor run of form. They got a shock result over us. Desai with a free kick towards Kamara. It's his headed clear. Nike's going to get there. Gaikwad goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Bit disappointing that. Kamara, centre backs are now back in defence. Out to Singh. A lot of space on this wing. Finds Miranda. Sunsea out to Singh. That's a bit better. Into Miranda. Not quite arriving in the box as I wanted the players to, though. He had to sort of delay his cross because we just don't have any support up there. And now here's Miranda again. This time cutting inside. Zongo. Nike coming a bit too narrow for my liking. But through ball for Zongo, who puts the ball in the back of the net. And that's his 7th goal of the season. And once again, he opens the scoring for us. 10 minutes in this time. It took him 9 minutes longer than last game. But he did very well. His little give and go tonight. Slides him in down this wing. And fires past the goalkeeper at the near post as well. Between the keeper and the post. Just slots it in there. Chennai City are playing Punjab. 0-0 at the moment. Ball over the top for Kamara. He looks downfield, but Desai isn't going to get there. That is the problem of not playing with a striker. We don't really have the outlet ball most of the time. Miranda, crossfield for Zongo. What a pass that is. Can Zongo seal it? He tries to chip the keeper, and they do get a man back who blocks it. and then his rebound goes into the post. Dangerous free kick from Desai, floated in, just headed over from Tal Rock. That was his chance to put us 2-0 up there. And Zongo is now injured, potential lower leg injury. So Khan is going to... No, actually, I'm going to change my mind. Ansari is going to come on in his place. Let's give Ansari a bit of a chance there. Free kick coming in for them. Kamara heads clear. Mitra on the ball. A lot of space. Shoots well wide and a waste really for them there. Jempo are currently 2-0 up against Salagor, who are now the team in danger. And Chennai have just taken the lead. We really need them to drop points at some point. 6 points. If we win our game in hand, we play them, that's 3 points. So at some point, we need them to drop some points. If we have any hopes of winning the league, and it's still a big ask at the moment, but we're just going to keep doing what we can. We've told them we could play better. We're going to demand more now from them. And an hour gone, and we haven't seen a single highlight in this half. Desai can come off. We ignore Singh. I know he's on one booking away from suspension. And, well, this second half is just trickling out at the moment with no action, and Punjab have equalised against Chennai City. So as long as we can see this one out. And now Khan injured. Potential foot injury. It's just getting worse and worse. So one can now come on in that position. 2 injuries now for us, and Chennai City have got a 90th minute winner against Punjab. We run out 1-0 winners. Not a single highlight in that second half. Not the most entertaining game against a team that you'd expect us to be putting a fair few past. Chennai City do get the win 2-1. Khan in the 90th minute. That's so annoying. Jempo winning 3-0 there. So things stay as we stand. Iswell winning 3-2 over Trial, which remain 2 points ahead of them. 2 points behind Jempo with a game in hand, and 9 behind Chennai City with a game in hand over them as well. Indian Arrows don't fall into the drop zone there, did it? Because they can't be relegated. So we've now won 5 in a row, unbeaten in 8. It's quite nice to see. And I'm going to go and play these next 4 games, and we're going to come back tomorrow in Friday's episode for Chennai City and Trow, the final 2 games of the season. If you have enjoyed this, please do hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. And until next time, stay safe. Next one.